Hey guys, Andy the Gun Guy here, working from home today. I just got an email from one of my distributors and I don't have this gun or this weapon light to show you, but this is an amazing offer. Basically, if you get the SD9VE, which I'm going to show you how awesome this gun is in a second, if you buy the SD9VE, you're going to get a free weapon-mounted light by Crimson Trace. It's the Crimson Trace CMR 209, a very capable firearm light. So take a look at the SD9VE, and this is directly on Smith & Wesson's website right now. The SD9VE, what you're going to see is you're going to see a very ergonomic handle. It looks a lot like a Glock, but it's nowhere near the price point. You've got that front rail for that light or a laser or whatever else you want to put on it in the future. The operation of this firearm, I would say, out of the amount of strength that you're going to need to use to operate this, is about a 3 out of 10. So very, very easy to use. You can take a look at that trigger right there. The trigger has a built-in safety mechanism that, unless the bottom part of that trigger is depressed, it's not actually going to depress that trigger, adding a little bit of safety. You see the serrated edges. It's going to give you an enhanced ability to rack that slide very easily. And again, it's a very easy gun to use. Now we're going to go over and talk about the breakdown here. In order to break this gun down, it's a lot like a Glock. In fact, I heard a rumor, I'm not sure if it's true, that every time one of these are sold, they've got to pay a little bit of a royalty to the Glock because of the teardown. Not sure if that's true or not, but definitely something for you to look up. You're just going to pull down on these two safety levers on both sides, and then the slide's going to pop off there. Now let's take a look at the top of this firearm. You're going to see that it does have a peep hole so that you can see that the gun is loaded or not before you actually pick up the firearm. So without touching the gun, you can actually see through that hole and see if it's gold or silver or chrome in there, to see if there is a round in there, leading to a safety feature for you. This gun is going to hold 16 plus one, and it is a 9mm. So it does have the dovetailed white dot sights, in the ergonomic textured grip. I mean, just an all-around amazing gun. Now the CMR2, and by the way, the Smith & Wesson is going for $406. MSR manufacturer suggested retail price is $406 on the Smith & website right now. That's kind of what it's worth, right? Then you take a look at the CMR 209 by Crimson Trace. This is MSRP at $104.99, and it's got the instant activation on and off. It's got 200 peak lumens of LED white light, enough for you to see what you need to in case of an emergency. It is water resistant, made of polymer, so pretty lightweight, and the battery modes are off, on, and momentary, and its impact resistance is up to 1 meter. So you drop it for 1 meter, it's going to be okay, which means you can fire that gun as much as you want, and it's going to be durable. And again, that price point right there is $104.99. When you add these two together, and by the way, that's a Crimson Trace, not some off-brand. That's the brand you want. So when you add these two together, $104.99 plus the SD9VE, which MSRP is $406. The value of what you're going to get is $510, but that's not what I'm selling it for. The only way to see what I'm selling it for is to click the button below this video, go take a look at my page, because you won't believe the discount. I'm actually discounting the gun, and you still get the free weapon-mounted light. But here's the problem. My distributor's only giving me 5 to sell, so you've got to use the button below now.